So I'm interested in your thoughts on that. To what extent do you feel like people's religious upbringing may contribute to a struggle with pornography? Because you also mentioned for some people that's not a factor at all. For those that are religious, to what extent do you feel like that is a contributing factor?
Yeah, and there's some research on this now that says, yeah, if you're very religious, like Christian and conservative and very orthodox in your beliefs, that you're going to have more psychological pain or distress or spiritual distress around your viewing.
Mm.
And that's sort of what the research is suggesting. On a sort of, non-research based sort of anecdotal sort of my experience with clients is that's true for the most part. Although, as I've said, I've had clients that were atheists or, not strongly religious, or they didn't have any religious or moral beliefs
Mm.
for or against sexual imagery, but they still felt like this is impacting my relationship in some way.
Yep.
Or like, um, gosh, I have sex with my wife once a month, but I masturbate to sexual imagery, 30 times a month.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's not working out so well for me.
Yeah.
I need to figure out what's going on.
I appreciate that perspective because I think some people view it as this is just a religious dissonance concern. And
Yeah,
for a lot of people I work with, that's a big part of it, but
sure.
that's not the whole situation.
Right. It is a big part of it. And I think that overshadows the people who aren't necessarily religious and are still concerned. But yeah, I would say that moral incongruence, like, I believe this is wrong, so therefore I'm distressed about it. I've never been able to talk about sexuality growing up, and so I keep these things that I find pleasurable a secret. Like, that's definitely a huge part of it. But I'd say 5 to 10% of my clients that I've had aren't religious at all.
Hmm.